Welcome back to Bubba and The Beard. We're outside.
I'm Bubba.
I'm The Beard.
That's our ditty.
That's our ditty. Boom.
Perfect.
Why
Why are we outside?
Because there's ribs in the smoker and we couldn't leave them.
Yeah. Happy 50th episode.
Happy 50th episode, Bubba.
Knob Creek Rye was the reason Bubba and the Beard started, so we were like, you know what? We drank this the first night we talked about our YouTube channel, the inception of Bubba and the Beard.
Inception?
And we were outside.
Children are present.
Having a cookout with good friends.
I may or may not have broken one of Bubba's lawn chairs.
You may.
I'm more than may.
May have has
Did
had
it
not.
happen in May?
May have has had not.
I have no way. Hoopy.
So we were sitting around drinking Knob Creek Rye. We started talking about how much fun it looked to do this. We watched The Dummies and Whiskey Bitch and a number of other ones. And it all came to be over this bottle. So, for our 50th episode...
We're very familiar with this bottle.
Yes. For our 50th episode, we were like, we got to do Knob Creek Rye.
Cheers to our Canadian friends who...
Yeah.
We're
doing a little beer. We're having a
drinking
cookout.
Canadian, and anytime you hear that, you might see another hand come in, but don't worry about that.
We're gonna
Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
We're gonna do some ribs later. They're
Ribs.
on. We're gonna eat some.
Yeah, thanks to our buddy Ryan and his wife Christy, future wife,
Wife to be.
wife to be, wife to be.
Thanks to those guys. They
Happy anniversary.
we were talking about doing this, and they were like, "Hey, why don't you come over and do it at my clubhouse?" And we were like, "Absolutely. Can we smoke some ribs?"
Can we
And
smoke some cigars?
He was like, "Better yet, I'll smoke some ribs." So he's smoking the ribs for us.
Yeah, there's something else I could have said to that, but it's a family show.
Get some of yourself. Some.
Hey, look at that!
Knob Creek Rye for
Bubba hit
yourself.
the table. The dummy's coin popped off, so that was perfect.
Oh, yep, one for the man.
One for the man behind the curtain.
The mysterious man behind the curtain. Neat nose notes.
Neat nose notes.
By the way, Ryan, you do have a beautiful yard here. Thank you.
It is really nice here. Perfect. Beautiful Pennsylvania weather right now. Sun shining, wind blowing. You might be able to hear it on camera.
Yeah, we apologize for that, but
Rye
it was
notes,
too nice.
dill.
Too nice to be in the basement.
Too nice to be in the basement. Or the attic.
Or the living room. Yes, alcohol.
There's alcohol in this.
Rye, caraway. It is 50% ABV, 100 proof. Which
Hey, turn that off. Somebody go tell that guy.
is somebody
Doesn't know that we're recording. They're thinking, oh, Pennsylvania. People don't mow their lawns in Pennsylvania. Not every
That's all we
25
do.
minutes. It's all we do here. So we apologize for the lawnmower in the background.
Yeah, cut it. No, not really.
Now we're not going to cut it. Just it's a
It's
lawnmower.
good. So I get caraway seed.
Oh, there it goes. It's off. Perfect. They knew. They got a premonition.
They know what's up.
They knew. They knew Bubba and the Beard were recording. We've got I got anise, a little black licorice, if you will.
There is some sweetness, but I get way more herbal and spicy
A
notes.
little
than
floral
sweetness.
in the end. The back end is floral.
A little bit of butterscotch I get, which I do sometimes get from
With the
ryes.
ryes, yeah. The butterscotch, yeah, it does come out a little bit of the rye. I do get a little
And
butterscotch.
cinnamon.
Cinnamon. It's cinnamon and
I'm a fan of Knob Creek as a whole. They have
Yeah.
the small batch, which is 100 proof, and then they do the 120. Now, some of you have heard, but I guess the official announcement will be right now. We're going to do a Bubba and the Beard barrel proof bourbon bracket. And the 120 Knob Creek, while it's not stated to be a
cast strength or a barrel
cast
proof.
strength or a barrel proof, we are going to include it.
At 120 proof, we're including it.
Yep. So take that. We're also going to include, I know people are going to flick their nose, we're also going to do the Jack Daniels, which is technically not a bourbon, but they're barrel proof, single barrel proof, because it's a delicious dram and it meets all of the standards except for it's charcoal filtered.
And we also have the Wild Turkey barrel proof.
The rare breed, yeah.
The rare breed. Thanks to my sister. Thank you, Teresa, for hooking that up.
But we have a lot. So a lot of guys have sent us stuff. Claire Third, Drinking Caveman, the Dummies, I think. A number of people have sent us barrel proof offerings for our bracket, so we're pretty excited for that.
Yeah.
That is not going to be real soon. We're going to wait until the weather breaks a little bit. And
around October, when it's a little colder outside and we were able to,
yeah,
get warm with whiskey.
October, November, we feel is a great barrel proof season.
Hashtag get warm with whiskey.
Hashtag no two pants. We're not wearing pants right now.
And if we were, you wouldn't be able to see it at all. You ready to taste this, Bubba?
Ooh, yeah.
Did you do something else?
I got a sweet tea on the nose. I don't know.
That's because you had sweet tea today.
No, I had unsweetened tea.
Did you have unsweet tea? I didn't know. It was delicious. Bubba made me a great lunch today.
Oh, I got ribs out of it.
Ribs?
Yeah.
Why'd you get ribs?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, there's rib cooking in the background. Thanks to Mr.
Let's
Ryan.
taste it.
Tasting up. Hallelujah!
You can hear the church bells. It's a beautiful day in Pennsylvania, in the middle of nowhere.
Nowhere, nowhere, in the middle of nowhere, 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 in the middle of nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. We're in the middle of nowhere, Emporium, in the middle of nowhere, 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 in the middle of nowhere. Where are we, Bubba?
Nowhere!
In the middle of nowhere.
That wasn't too shabby.
Yeah, my buddy Joe and Rob wrote that song with me, so thank you. There was a lot more words, but they were very inebriated words. And
I was going to say,
it wasn't a family show word.
if they helped you write it, how many letters did each of you write? Because there's only one word.
Well, considering usually with me it's like a record skipping, I didn't write much of it. Just kidding, I did.
Taste.
I've already been drinking.
I know. What are you getting? I'm getting cinnamon.
I'm getting drunk.
I got cinnamon.
It has a little vanilla, and the dill's there. The rye notes are all there.
I do get.
It's a higher. It's not higher rye. It's not 100% rye, but
You mentioned the black licorice on the nose. I actually get it in the taste pretty good.
Yeah. Get the anise.
This
I love the word anise.
and ice.
Anise.
This bottle is very familiar
Alice.
with Bubba and The Beard. We usually always have one of these around. It's a great campfire.
They go
whiskey.
quick. Yeah, when we had it, I think there was like this much left after the fire and a broken lawn chair. Something like that. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was good.
Have has had not broke a lawn chair.
Have has had not broke a lawn chair. Say that 3 times fast. Do it. We have a cartoon. You guys obviously have seen it in some past episodes. That'll be getting on some t-shirts. So we're gonna keep that stuff local. So
T-shirts, hats, maybe
condoms. We're gonna do some condoms.
Yep, potato salad flavored condoms.
Potato salad flavored condoms. You'll love them. Give them the kid.
Give them to the kids.
I didn't say that. Did I say that?
Oh, that's gonna. We're gonna cut down.
No, we're not gonna cut that out. That's perfect. Well, I mean, give them to the teenage kids. Jeez, come on, kids. Make sure. No, we don't want these kids having this.
You're killing me, Smalls.
We're trying. Hey, at least I didn't start talking about. Shh. I just want to hear him say shh. Ellipsis.
Anyway.
Stop it. You've been going through a lot of episodes without saying that.
I know. I'm good.
We're gonna do a contest where everybody finds out how many times has Bubba said the word. Anyway, we're outside in north central Pennsylvania where there's no roads really, except a lot of dirt roads.
I do like the church bells in the background. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying our local church bells.
Yep.
Score.
89.
89.
That's our score. Boom.
Boom.
Explosions. Right now. Bubba will edit the explosion in if he can find it.
Knob Creek Rye is a great, solid rye. Like, you should. It may not be a
It's inexpensive, $34.
$33,
About,
$34
well,
bucks.
with taxes. That's with tax. Like it's like 32 with tax.
This is the perfect rye to have around a campfire with your buddies.
Oh, yeah.
You know, especially even ones that maybe have never had a rye. You know, you don't want to. I don't want to use the term waste, but you don't want to waste like a $200 bottle on guys that don't drink rye.
Right.
You know,
You can
this
have
is
this
a type. This is what you want to, you know, sit around with
every
your buddies
weekend. Every weekend. You can have this every weekend.
and every weekend. Daily driver rye,
Daily driver rye.
DDR.
CCR. I wish I could. Wait.
You don't know
Proud
CCR,
Mary?
do you? Of course.
I know CCR.
But you don't know how to play it.
Actually, not off the top of my head. If I had music notes, I can read music. So like, if I had it in front of me, I could. Like,
I can read words.
I can read words, especially like what's that guy's name? Dr. Seuss. I can read a little bit of Dr. Seuss. Yeah, I can read Dr. Seuss. Yeah. How about the cat? When the cat in the hat comes back. I can read that one. The cat in the hat comes back. I can totally read that book.
One thing about Knob Creek Rye that I find is I always want to keep wetting my palate with it. So you know it sticks around for a little while.
He's a palate wetter.
But it's
Similar to a bed wetter.
It's very it's very easy to, I don't want to say overdrink, because you just keep wanting more.
More.
Yeah.
More.
So, Knob Creek Rye, it's our 50th episode. We want to thank everyone that has tuned in. We had no expectations going into this.
Thank you to Ryan and Christy for allowing us to be in your clubhouse. We are in, we might seem like we're outside, but this is actually called the clubhouse. So
Yeah.
I like it. I like
The
it.
man
It's really
slightly
cool.
off
See
camera
that back
is none other
Is
than
we-
Jerry himself. I wish you could see his sunglasses because they're awesome.
He's pretty handsome. Not as handsome as me, but he is pretty handsome. I was gonna say Bubba. But everybody says you're handsome. Even in the cartoon, I look like I'm on meth and you look like you're Tom Cruise. What the hell's up with that? Although it goes to the theme of the show. Usually I'm a little bit more inebriated than Bubba. So I get it. It makes sense.
Inebriated.
Inebriated.
That's the term I would use, yes.
That word olfactory. I do a lot of dollar words. Have you guys put the jar? Did you guys see the jar?
Mm-hmm.
It's on Patreon.
We're gonna
/Bubba and Beard.
We're gonna wrap this up because we're gonna eat some ribs.
We're gonna go
Ryan's ridiculously radical ribs.
Put it on a t-shirt. Hey, if you can drink it.
We will review it. To basics.